right, so just found out about this video. Apparently there's another situation involving Ironmouse, most likely dealing with harassment. And while I am not not completely knowledgeable about the lore, I respect Ironmouse and the work she's doing, right? And I think she's fun. I mean, and looks like it's gotten to a point where CDawg has to make a video about it. So I'm not sure the full content about it, but I definitely wanted to react to this and see what's going on here. And hopefully this, whatever's going on gets resolved. Because, you know, if we know anything about the internet, some idiots on the internet, man, just speaking so loudly about the most ridiculous things. So let's see exactly what's going on here with from CDawg about Ironmouse.
Going to be a long-winded rant, and if you like that, welcome. Come join the angry
I have
British
not
man.
seen a CDawg video in a
don't
while.
Worry, my normal videos will resume after
I feel bad
this
about
one.
that.
I just had to talk about
honest.
it. I feel like online lately, it has been a miserable experience for any of us to be online, and I actively feel that my mental health gets drained slowly using any online platform, especially my personal case, Twitter. I think Twitter.
All of them are terrible. All of them. Well, here's the thing: whenever you have a platform that allows free speech, well, as much as Twitter does, you're going to get people talking like that. It's just part of the give and take. All right, I never agreed with people who thought it was somehow like a safe haven before Elon Musk took it over. I think they're just capping. It's always been bad. It's always been bad. It was just more censored, basically. You know what I mean? I'd rather the idiots show me they're idiots up front so I can call them out rather than hide. And that's my personal opinion. Anyways.
Twitter allowing people to make money from ads is probably one of the worst changes to any platform in history. Sure, I get $20 here and there for tweeting a funny picture of my giant monkey behind me, but there are those who use it to spread misinformation,
like CNN.
Lies, just make stuff up, spew absolute vile hatred stuff. It's pretty horrible experience to use it now, as Twitter seems to feel like it only wants outragement bait or...
I'll be honest with you guys, I barely use Twitter, or when I use Twitter, I'm barely on there to like I post my stuff. Might see a friend post something, and then that's it. Like, I don't go exploring in there too much. And I think more people would be happier mentally if they did that. You know what I mean? Because like if you go looking for stuff, if you go looking around more than 5 minutes, you're gonna find that stuff whether you like it or not. Every time I do, I regret it every single time, bro. Like. I hear people go in the Blue Sky. Guarantee you, you're going to get the same stuff in Blue Sky. Let's just be real here. Let's not pretend that's only on Twitter. It's going to follow them everywhere. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like this unfortunate truth of the matter involving social media.
Tweets that'll make people angry. And if you're not seeing that, you're seeing somebody get killed. So it's really just a...
Yeah, I've heard about that, but I haven't typically seen it yet. I think only one time in college I saw a YouTube video of some really gruesome stuff. If you go look for it, but you have to like seriously look for it, I think. Thank God I've missed it for the most part, but I think maybe once or twice in the last few over the years, maybe watched on the internet, I found some like really gruesome stuff, and I wish they did something about that. You know?
A miserable experience overall. And don't get me started on TikTok and Instagram, which are famous for their brutal comments. And I wouldn't really even use the word brutal, because I think brutal...
They're just crazy people. They're crazy people, Connor. They're loco in the head.
Can sometimes mean there's a bit of honesty and fun there, but I would say it's just cruel. Like, just being online right now is cruel. It feels like nobody has any respect for each other. But
like in real life. Sometimes it feels like that in real life, yeah.
I don't think I've quite lost as much faith in the internet as I have until now. But look, I'll be honest. This video is about one thing. It's about the weird blanket hatred towards VTubers. I've seen a massive, massive hate train against Ironmouse, which I don't understand.
I don't get either. I have no idea what's going on here. Isn't she like disabled? Like she's sick? She can't go out of her house? Like, you know what's so funny? Like, okay, I'm gonna let him talk more, but like, my initial thought about any of this, like before I get fully explain on what's going on here by Connor here, like I just feel like all these people who say like be kind to people, like no matter who they are, where are they from, who they love, etc. Like those are like the first people that got some nonsense to say about VTubers, and it's the one It's the one who is a woman of color, disabled, doing nothing but spreading positively. It's so insane. It's almost like they're hypocrites.
Aren't the ones doing this. You guys watching this video.
And I mean, and there he goes. It's like most people aren't like that, but it's always like the small amount of people who have the largest microphone for some reason.
Very normal and well-adjusted people, and I appreciate that. But there are a lot of people online that seem to just have fun ruining other people's lives.
Yep.
I don't understand it. Now, you're probably wondering,
that will never
why
go
am I
away,
bringing all of this up? Well, don't worry. It'll all make sense. Just get along for the ride and listen to the weird British man rant at you.
All right.
See, in 2024, Ironmouse broke the all-time sub record on Twitch. It was a massive achievement. It was, I'm sure...
It was Kai Cenat, right? She beat Kai Cenat for something? The sub record?
Amazing and an inspiring moment for all of us, as well as Mouse. Unfortunately, probably what you didn't see was the deluge of vile comments, disturbing threats,
about
and just
what?
Overall hatred towards Mouse.
Like, what about Ironmouse is like, I'm trying to figure out, like, what kind of comments?
I'd love to tell you that this all started here and it's pretty much gone with now, but sadly this is a thing that has been going on for a very, very long time. And this is not just for Mouse. VTubers in general have had to deal with a lot of shit just for being...
Let me see this. VTubers are cringe, lazy, and fake. I find it sickening how VTubers, most especially HoloLive members, okay, that's a little clue there, get so many fans and white knights. I know this is cliche, so you know that what you're saying is basically spewed and repeated over and over again ad infinitum, okay? But as far as I know, they could be a 300-pound man. Oh, God, this is bullshit again? Why 300 pounds? I just can't muster the courage to survive more than 10 seconds of any VTuber content. Okay, then don't watch it. Quit complaining about it. Quit giving them rent. Quit giving them free rent in your head. Most of the time, they have no personality. This sounds like hate. This sounds like jealous that you ain't getting the attention, to be honest. And play on the over-sexualized avatar. Most VTubers aren't like that, right? I don't think so. What VTubers are you watching? I frequently watch podcasts and commentary YouTubers and prefer quality over... Oh, so you're better than them. You're better than us because you watch quality content over some cringy and fake avatar. No, it's a real avatar. Do you know what an avatar is, idiot? My best sum up of VTubers is that they are corporate manufactured characters to exploit parasocial relationships. This is just my opinion, and I don't actively be toxic or degrade them, which you did, but I do hate them. How can you say I don't actively want to be toxic or degrade them, but then immediately say, okay, this is a hypocrite? All right, something about this comment, this comment right here. What you can tell from already that their understanding of VTubers comes strictly from the boom of HoloLive, right? When HoloLive started becoming popular over here with the English, the English side, right? They specifically mention HoloLive specifically, and this video. Okay, I don't know when the comment was made. The fact he says corporate manufactured characters basically means this person did not know about any VTubers at all, or much at all, until HoloLive. So already a very small-minded pool of information to base this very biased and incorrect opinion on, right? I barely know anything about VTubers. I probably know less about this person. I ain't think this shit. White Knights. I don't even know what that means. Especially HoloLive members get so many fans and White Knights. It just sounds like you're upset that these people are getting so many more views than you so quickly. I mean, I guess that's the advantage of corporate sponsorships, which I guess you're upset you don't have. Because I bet you if you're one of those HoloLive VTubers, you wouldn't be saying this. You'd be basking in the glory, it sounds like. Cringe, lazy, and fake, implying that some of these people don't do any work whatsoever to get to where they are. So this is what happens when someone is jealous and let their insecurity and hatred consume them. And they start spewing nonsense to make themselves feel better emotionally while they're sitting in a position where they're unimpressed, unhappy, and with where they are in life, usually due to their own actions or lack thereof. This is all it is. And these people find a place where they're allowed to spew this nonsense and be and feel safe to do so. And instead of looking inward to, you know, figure out what's wrong with them to make them feel this way about people they don't know, they're basically propped up and, you know, they're given, what's the word for it? They feel like they're justified by saying this because a bunch of people are shouting, saying, "You go, girl, slay," you know, basically. Well, these stupid comments. 300-pound man sitting in his mom's basement. This is like what people said like 10 years ago, 15 years ago. You know what I mean? This is what people said about nerds, about nerd culture, actually, too. I like the whole, I frequently watch podcast part. Like, you know, that's a tinge of superiority complex right there. You see what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised if this person was a VTuber or tried to become a VTuber and it failed miserably. You know what I mean? Because they didn't get 800,000 subscribers in like 2 months. You know what I mean? But I do watch anime and read manga. Who cares? Doesn't do research? Of course, these people never do research. Why would you allow the opportunity to be proven wrong in your emotional tirade? Why would you do that? Especially when you find people who are equally as wrong agreeing with you. It makes you feel good about your position. That's all it is. This person's just crying to feel better about themselves. That's all it is.
An anime girl or boy on the internet. So let's go back in time a little bit so that we can better understand the full scope of this mess. Yes, you got me. This is a video about me defending my friend. 100%.
I don't care about that. I don't care about who you defend. It's totally fine. I would do that too, to be honest with you. At the same time, I consider myself a person that even if you are my friend, I'm going to tell you how it is straight up because I care about you. You know what I mean? So don't feel like you have to seriously, don't feel like you have to explain yourself. All right? I'm good with that.
But I also just want to bring a tiny bit of attention to the level of normalized hate that is just for some reason acceptable. And hopefully that, maybe this video can make a tiny bit of a change. Because what some of these creators have to endure is on a level that I've never seen before on the internet. And I've been here for a very...
I'm ready to get my eyes opened. I guarantee you, I probably don't know the half of what's going on here.
Very long time. 4 years ago, VTubers had a massive explosion in popularity here in the West.
Okay.
Now, obviously, they've been around in Japan for a while because this is very Japanese coded.
Yeah.
But 4 years ago, they blew up and people started getting into them. However,
I remember, because I went back to think about the first time I actually saw a VTuber. I know I didn't pay attention back then like that, but I was in college, and my friends were telling me about Miku Hatsune. And I was like, okay, cool. So I know about that stuff. And then I found out on YouTube about, I think I just saw her on the screen a second ago.
In the West. Now, obviously, they've been...
This person. Isn't that, this is Kizuna Ai, right? Or Ai Kizuna, something like that. I didn't pay attention to it. I thought it was just AI generated.
Around in Japan.
I'm not going to lie. I thought it was AI generated.
Because this is very Japanese coded. But, 4 years ago, they blew up and people started getting...
Was it only 4 years ago? No, 4 years ago they blew up. Okay.
Into them. However, there was a lot of pushback from people like me included who were kind of like...
Oh, yeah. A lot of people were upset because they thought it was for some reason, people thought it was cheating, taking away their business. Because they ain't got to show their face.
Is this? I don't know what this is. But I like it, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta see. And I'm sure any VTuber who was around in this era could tell you the amount of hatred that was given out towards VTubers. Like, why are you using a voice changer? Are you a man? Are you...
I don't see why does it matter? I really don't get it. Who cares to use a voice changer? Is it entertaining or not? I don't care. What's the big deal? It's supposed to be like a cartoon character, right? A fictional character. Basically, it's a real person behind it, just like me voicing a character in an anime. I'm a real person. The character I'm voicing isn't real. It's there for your entertainment. I don't understand why people didn't. I don't understand it.
an AI, perhaps? You know, pretty uninspired, insulting comments. And during this boom is when a lot of people found Ironmouse as well. Now, Ironmouse had actually been streaming a long time before this as well, but it wasn't until this moment where a lot of VTubers were on Twitch and kind of getting great viewership. Now, obviously, VTubers choose to be—
Yikes. God damn. All right. I mean, excuse me. Sorry. Wait, are they cooking? This looks like real food. What the heck's going on?
represented by an avatar for a multitude of reasons, but for Mouse, it was for anonymity.
Why did it say? Why? Okay, anyways. Those are huge. Okay, moving on.
Why most VTubers do it. And now look, I cannot talk for Mouse. You know, Mouse is her own person. But, you know, Mouse has been sick for a very long time with a multitude of illnesses, but the main one being primary immune deficiency. Primary immune deficiency is slightly different to autoimmune diseases that you might have heard about.
Yeah, I've heard autoimmune, yeah.
Autoimmune diseases are where your immune system kind of attacks itself, whereas primary immune deficiency means that your immune system just doesn't work or doesn't work very well. And I'm sure a lot—
Okay, so she gets sick very easily.
A lot of my viewers are familiar with this because I'm always raising money for charities that want to find cures and support people with primary immune— I never get it right. Primary immune deficiencies. I mess it up all the time. When you have a really bad case of primary immune deficiency, it means that stuff like vaccines don't work on you. It means that you're worried about—
Yeah, you can't take vaccines, right? Because if your immune system— because the vaccine is like, okay, we're going to hit you with this very weakened version of this virus so your body will kill it, but then they remember how to kill the real one when it comes out. And so when you do get sick, you won't be as sick as long, or it won't be as severe, right? So if you already have a screwed up immune system, that's probably not good. I would assume it's just like, it's almost like giving someone the full-blown version of the virus.
Getting sick constantly from everything, whereas maybe you and I could eat a bunch of dirt, maybe going even near dirt or someone who's slightly ill 20 feet away could easily get you sick or give you a bad case of pneumonia. This disease means that Mouse pretty much can't interact with anyone and can't leave her room. And even
if it's that bad where she can't leave, then what you're kind of telling me is if she gets sick by someone, she could just, you know, that bad, huh? Okay.
If she wanted to, Mouse was disabled for a very long time and has slowly started to regain the ability to walk, thanks to being able to finally support premium healthcare. Yay, love America! So this meant the only human content that Mouse got was pretty much talking to her parents.
I wonder how much it costs. I wonder how much it costed to get the healthcare she needs.
Or very close family who she was kind of already adjusted to, and family who understood about the disease and took precautions. And look, I know this is a lot of information, but what I'm trying to get at is that you can only imagine how crushingly lonely this must be. Imagine not being able to leave.
Basically being in a bubble, right?
Leave your room. Yes, we were all there during COVID, but we at least knew that it was probably going to end at some point. And I'm sure many of you knew, me included, that this was awful for our mental health. Not being able to see the people that you care about or interact with friends.
Bro, New York was terrible. I left like the first 2 months of COVID in New York, where basically that's where the whole thing started. I don't know how we got lucky to not get affected by it too much. I guess we left quickly enough. But like my grandmother was old, and we kept a lot of precautions. We were very careful. But I'm telling you, man, when things started getting shut down, it was super weird. It was super weird, bro. I think we were super careful around people, especially because we knew our grandmother was sick, and my sister didn't have the best system in terms of like her respiratory. So we were super careful, bro. We were super careful. But we got out of there. Like about 2 months, we moved to Virginia and lived in like a more open area for the next few years. And I think it helped out a lot for our mental health, to be honest. Because then we could at least walk outside like in the open fields, or like, you know, it's not open fields or anything, but like it was like forest around and like farmland and, you know, stuff like that. Like you could walk out and not be like near anybody too much. You know what I mean? So it's kind of a blessing in disguise, I guess. Also because of that, I was able to do, like, by the way, remote voice work, because like the studio shut down in New York, and that would have got me super depressed because I was just starting to get into studios to do voice work.
Just have a casual interaction with a cashier person is interactions that I'm sure all of us missed. And it was thanks to VTuber technology getting so much better and more accessible that Mouse was able to stream like me or like you or like any other big streamer. It was a level playing field. And on top of that,
oh my god, her horns were like made of like diamonds, it looks like.
If you are a more artistically inclined person, you could show off your artistic skills by, you know, I don't know, costume design or singing or lore or voice acting.
Dude, hopefully a lot of artists made bank on these VTuber models. Like that industry, I would imagine that kind of like talent help people make a lot of money or get known for their artwork. You know what I mean? Like rigging became a skill that would pay well. For like the next, I'm assuming the last 4 years, because he mentioned 4 years when it popped off.
There's so many more facets to it than me raging at Jump King. It's talent, okay? And one of the best clips of Mouse's early career is that when she's trying to raise money to get a new medical bed. Basically, normal beds, not good. They don't offer you support. They don't allow you to, like, you know, go like lie upright. Basically, a lot more support. She asked her viewers if they'd be willing to donate towards that, and within minutes, they'd smash that goal.
I don't like to call my bed my bed. I don't like calling it my bed. It makes me feel very embarrassed. It makes
Better
me
workplace,
feel...
$2,000. Already got 75,
So
oh god!
I like to call my bed my workspace because
Who
that's
did that?
where I am all the time. Fox, thank you so much for the penalty.
Oh, she just noticed.
God damn it! Now what are you doing? Now thank you so much for the dono.
Oh wow, he gave $1,000, bro. See, this is why I have faith in humanity, man. Like, this man didn't have to do that. That's $1,000 for someone he, you know, objectively doesn't know. This is why it's okay to have faith in humanity every once in a while, guys. Just because of shit like this.
And I think a lot of people forget that Mouse didn't used to stream long. Mouse used to only stream for like an hour or two at a time, and then would go offline to take medication. But now feels comfortable enough to take the medication and still keep streaming, which I think is an amazing thing and something that
Did she do a subathon?
the outpouring support has allowed her to do. And obviously
She's
VTubers
gotten a
do
lot
more
stronger
than just
since then,
talk
man.
and play
You know what I mean?
crappy games like me. Some of them have god-tier singing skills. We all know that Mouse was training to be an opera singer and sounds...
She was trained to be an opera singer? Oh, holy shit.
incredible!
If you could look at me once more.
Combine that with aesthetically pleasing designs.
Wheel, why does she sound like a Disney princess for real, though? That's actually insane. Look at Connor on the bottom here. Bro. I don't understand how someone can be mad at someone like this. I don't understand.
Things that are constantly changing, and it's no wonder that VTubers eventually had their boom. Now, obviously, Twitch and YouTube have always been very gamer-centric and gamer-focused,
Yeah, of course.
and gamers aren't exactly known for being the most chill and reasonable people. Look, I
Trust me, I know. I used to play Smash.
was a Call of Duty kid. If I said the things that I said in those lobbies, and they were
Competitive
recorded,
Smash.
I would not be here today. I would not have a career, or any career. I was toxic, okay? Now, look, I've been a content creator
What, you said the N-word? Like, what's good?
for 10 plus years online. It's been my entire adult life. I've been doing this for so long that I'm a fossil in internet years. And even before that, I would pretty much only spend my time on the internet. And it was normal that as a creator that you would get some kind of hatred towards you, or some people who would just blindly write mean comments.
Bro, it's just it's like a symptom of success. Like, if for some reason we get bigger, chat, we're gonna get it too. That's like the circle of life. God damn it! It's just how it is every single time. Like I know to expect it. I know it happens to everybody. It's just we don't need to. It's weird always explaining. It's weird seeing why people even spend the time to do it. But yeah.
It was part of the job. Doesn't mean it's a good part
of the job.
or that we should accept it, but it's just kind of how it was. And because every creator would get a bunch of hate comments here and there, there was kind of a mutual respect amongst creators that you wouldn't just blindly insult each other for no reason. You wouldn't insult someone
that what happened
you
with
didn't know or you
Ironmouse?
didn't have beef with. It was a thing that you could expect because that's how normal people behave. However, nowadays, it kind of feels like that's not the case anymore. It feels like it's kind of encouraged or okay to punch down and make fun of other creators that you don't like or you think that something's weird about them. And this has happened a lot with VTubers. For example, in 2022, a massive TikTok creator, Noah Glenn Carter, made a video mocking the fact that people wanted to meet Mouse virtually. Here you go.
This might be the saddest video on the internet. So I want you to take a look at all these people. They were all trying to get the attention of a monitor. Basically, that's a popular VTuber on the monitor that was virtually attending an anime convention.
Okay.
And this whole crowd of people were following the monitor in hopes that they could get a picture with it.
Now, obviously, you and I know that Mouse can't leave her room, and this is the only way that Mouse can...
Did the idiot, I'm calling him an idiot, did this idiot know that? I don't even know if, I bet you he did. He didn't even care. Either that or he didn't know and he still didn't care to find out.
Following the monitor in hopes that they could get a picture with it.
Now, obviously, you and I know that
hear
Mouse
his
can't
voice.
leave her room, and this is the only way that Mouse can walk around a convention or see any of her viewers.
Well, yeah, for her specifically, like, there's no reason to like diss her about that. Especially, and she's probably not the only one either. But I'm sure a lot of VTubers do this now, right? They don't want the immersion to be like interrupted by showing up as their real selves. You know what I mean? I think that makes sense. Some VTubers don't do that. Sayu doesn't do that. People know fully well. That's Alejandro, voice actor. You know what I mean? You'll see him bringing that up.
Or any of those viewers can talk to Mouse. It's a rare experience for everyone involved and an amazing feat of technology that we can even do anything like this.
Yeah,
and to his credit,
awesome.
He did apologize.
This is an apology to a creator called Ironmouse because of this video. Now, in my video on this, I called the video one of the saddest videos on the internet.
Okay,
which is completely unnecessary on my part. And Ironmouse actually responded, clarifying that the people weren't even crowding her, but instead they were crowding somebody named Connor that was there. I'm really sorry to you, Ironmouse.
Probably to see her too. But yeah, like, that's cool he did the apology, but like, look at the people who liked it and followed and commented, bro. Like, the damage is already done. You know what I mean? The damage is already done. I'm great you apologized. So what?
Ironmouse, if you're watching,
like, shut
my
up.
video was completely unnecessary. I really hope that my video didn't cause you any kind of negativity.
You did.
Or anything.
You did.
And again, I am so sorry if it did. I will be deleting that video as soon as I post this one.
First of all, ouch. Second of all, you didn't think there was going to be any negativity?
Of course he freaking did. You could tell by the way he was talking in the video. See, I picked this stuff up because I have to, I have to do this. You could tell in the video he was speaking in a mocking tone at the ridiculousness of the situation. He thought it was funny. He apologized, but he lied, thinking it wasn't going to cause any issues. How long you think that video was up? Mm-hmm.
What do you mean by that? And now look, to Noah's credit, he did apologize and take down the video. And I think that needs to be commended, as
okay.
A lot of people don't have the common decency to do that anymore.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
But would you not have taken it down if nobody complained?
No, he wouldn't. And that's the reality of it. If he had gotten a lot of comments that were agreeing with him on the bandwagon, just rah, you go get him. You're absolutely right. This VTuber thing is stupid. No one said anything. Video still be up right now, guaranteed, 100% guaranteed. He got backlash. He didn't want to hurt his algorithm. That's why he apologized. You know what I mean? That's my personal opinion, but I'm probably closer to the truth than he genuinely felt sorry for his actions. That's how I personally feel about it. You know what I mean? I already think most people on the internet are fake anyway, or they don't really show you the full scope of who they really are. Some for good reason, some for more nefarious reasons. I don't know. I mean, that's just me, man. But you can't prove that. You can't prove anything I'm saying, so you just gotta accept the apology, I guess. Be the better man.
If everyone joined in, haha, let's make fun of it. Would you not have taken it down?
No,
or did you take it down just because people were like, hey man, you're kind of a dick? The reason why I show you this is not because I want to send any hatred. This is 2 years ago. It does not matter. It's over. Do not send hatred towards another creator.
Dude, I don't have time. I don't have time to do that. No, you're good.
And if you do, you are a piece of shit and you should not be here. But why is it now that you can just dunk on something that you don't know anything about, you don't understand, and you didn't bother to research into? Why is that the norm now? Why is it that you just post first and research second? Oh,
Dude, you know how many people do that? So many people do that, dude. So many people do that. So many people do that, man. That's just like a symptom of like this horrible culture on the internet. You know, don't need evidence, don't need proof, none of that. Just post first, doctor up some comments, manipulate some information to make it sound a certain way, leave it up, get the interaction you were looking for, and if it becomes a problem, okay, I'll just take it down, say a half apology. Hey, I got the views and likes and follows I needed anyway, so I think some people are very, very much that heartless. Or, oh, you know what? I don't like that person. He's better than me or something. Let me post this thing about him. You know, oh, is it true? I don't care. Make some of his sponsors go away. That'll teach him to mess with me. Revenge complete. Straight up. That's just what most of these people do. A lot of these people do that. I mean, that's the jungle of the internet, unfortunately.
Oh, I got some hate about this. I'll take it down. Don't worry about the other 500 videos where I blindly made fun of people I don't understand.
Mouse
the sad truth now is that it seems like it's okay if you're a large creator to be a dick to anybody you want or don't like or don't agree with. You know, having a large audience is a huge, huge responsibility. Whether we like it or not, we are influencers. Yep. We influence people with our opinions and what we say. I'm sure
there was a commercial by Charles Barkley about basically the Charles Barkley commercial. I'm not a role model. And I saw that commercial and I was like, yeah, you freaking are. Are you kidding me? Just because you don't want the responsibility, but you still want the money that comes with that responsibility. That's just not how it works. You know what I mean? If you are someone of fame, fortune, popularity, there is a responsibility, whether you like it or not, or don't. Otherwise, then don't do it. Don't become that thing. That's just part of it. There's things you're gonna like and not like, and one of those things is being able to conduct yourself, not just for your sponsors, but for the people who look up to you. And a lot of these people, they don't care. I think some of it is like some of it I think is because they're anonymous, and they can get away with it. No one's gonna find them. You know, and what are they going to do about it? You know what I mean? Just get away with it. That's what I think anyways. They're all Kai viewers? Probably not all. Because here's the thing. A lot of people have a weird hatred of VTubers before that. And the Kai thing, I would consider to be a trigger for some of these people to feel justified and safe to join their parade and hide amongst them to satisfy their desire to hate out loud. You know what I mean? Because when the Hololive thing when Hololive blew up several years ago, you got the same stuff about Gura, for example. What the hell did she do? You know what I mean? As far as I know, nothing. So, but it doesn't matter, right? Out of jealousy and hatred comes these thoughts and this desire to express them, which in America you can, for better or for worse, you can. Freedom of speech, I get it, you know. But this is why videos like this is important, because while they're allowed to do the free speech to say all that nonsense, we're allowed to, for the same reason, to call them out on that nonsense, and that's how it's supposed to work.
Sure, some people watching this video right now will be influenced by my opinion on all of this stuff. That's how it goes. But for some reason, it's okay now to blindly hate others and send rabid fans to go and attack people and stuff they don't understand.
You know, this is probably I'm just too lazy to hate on people like I don't even know, bro. I'm just too lazy to hate on, like, to spend the energy to, like, type up hate comments about people I don't know because I don't like them doing certain things or something about them or whatever. I'm just too lazy for that. You know what I mean? I'm sitting here thinking like, oh man, am I gonna pay rent tomorrow? At the end of the month? I'd rather be figuring out that than spending my time writing nonsense. I don't get it, man. Like, priorities are just out of whack with these people, dude.
Why? It's hard enough just existing right now.
Thank you.
It is horrible. living in this year. It is a miserable time to be alive. Why are we making it harder for everyone?
He's not wrong. I just basically said the same thing.
You're a VTuber, it is kind of just accepted now that you just get this level of blind hatred all the time. It's insane. Why is this okay? Anyway, moving on with the time.
Bro.
Since then, Mouse, and I assume most VTubers have
Oh,
had to
the
deal.
chibi model. That's cute. I like the eyebrows. I like the way it's painted here. The kind of like to show like to express like the separate hairs in a very stylistic way.
Deal with
cool.
insult after insult that is normalized. For Mouse personally, this level of hatred and vitriol escalated another level when Mouse was nominated for the Game Awards. Now the Game
year?
Awards have this category.
Content Creator of the Year. She's literally the only VTuber there. That's, oh my god. She's literally the only VTuber there. That's why it's easy target for these people. Okay. All right, I see where this is going.
For Content Creator of the Year. Obviously, this year had a massive amount of very, very big creators that I'm sure we're all familiar
Did
with.
she win?
But to the surprise of Mouse, and to most of us, Mouse got nominated. And
Okay.
this isn't saying that Mouse didn't deserve it. Mouse had an amazing year. Mouse had raised a ton of money for charity, had broken the all-time sub record for a woman on Twitch, and had done...
Hold up, she did all that last year? So what's the problem for being nominated then?
just some of the most amazing shit when you consider that Mouse is bedridden and has to have medication every single day that completely changes how any of this would be done, and providing such an insane energy to every stream whilst battling a ton of medical issues that
I will tell you right now, from the clips I've seen, there's just no way you can tell that she's in this situation. That she's, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, right, guys? Like, so imagine this. Like, I would assume, rightly so, that someone who has these debilitating medical issues would probably be very depressed, have a not good outlook or worldview, probably feel sorry for themselves, probably would not be the most chipper person in the world. Right? You're telling me this person who could decide to do that is doing this instead? Do you know how much energy and strength that requires, especially for someone who can't go outside? That's like a huge chunk of the human experience that you're lacking. That will affect you. And you're telling me she's still able to do all this shit? Thank God for like the technology of our time, man, to where she can still have talked to so many friends and people online and still have a... Dude, I don't even know how she does it. I don't even know. I can't even describe... I know for a fact that I've been in situations that not nowhere near like this, and I felt like absolute trash and like the world was over. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. This is the first time you heard about her being sick? I heard about her being sick, but I didn't know what the deal was, like the full details. Like I said before, guys, I'm kind of like I'm jumping into the rabbit hole this year more than ever. Anyways,
a permanent throughout Mouse's life. I think the nomination is deserved, and by some
sounds like
sheer miracle, Mouse had won the award.
She won? Yo, let's go. Okay, so that's why they hate her, right? Because she won the award over who? Over someone. Is that what all it is? Jealousy?
It was a crazy achievement, and nobody expected Mouse to win, to be honest, because Mouse was by far the smallest creator out of the ones that were nominated.
And the Game Award goes to Ironmouse.
Wow.
So, Ironmouse couldn't be here tonight because Ironmouse is animated, and sadly, we're not in the Matrix.
Ironmouse is animated. So even the way she said it, she makes it sound like this girl is made of like code. And that's it.
Yeah.
Obviously, these creators were massive, and a lot of their fans that were
Even
watching
she
the
didn't
Game
get it.
Awards were a bit upset about Mouse winning the award. This has
Why?
led to a constant, and I cannot preface this enough, a constant stream of hatred now that Mouse has had to deal with openly on all of her socials for years now. This is the level of hatred that is normally like, I just gotta show you. I gotta show you. It's like ridiculous. This is 2022. Back when Mouse's
2022?
comments were,
Okay. No, it's okay. This seems fine. Ironmouse playing Metal Gear. Oh my god, that seems fine to me.
Pretty normal, I'd say. As you can see here, this is beating Kai.
This is exactly a year later. This is beating Kai Cenat. I almost forgot Ironmouse existed. Wait, some of these are still nice. It's just that one comment up here.
Okay, a little negative and unnecessary, but not that bad. This over Kai.
It's another video. Kawaii Mousy, bro, who are you, queen? Okay, hold on a second.
Bro, who are you? You know, and luckily at this point, not all the comments are like this.
Yeah, it seems like, okay. It seems like a little smattering of salt or hate or whatever, but it's like nothing, to me, nothing too much to get upset over. You know what I mean? You can just ignore those guys.
But they're by far the most liked ones, and it only gets worse the closer we get to today. We all came from that Kai video, right?
Okay. This is the #1 streamer. Is he saying like as a question, or is he saying it like, this is the #1 streamer? No Way Blood is #1 streamer on Twitch. This is who gets #1 subs on Twitch? It's an evil world we live in. That's the most popular. What's wrong? What's going on here? Why are they all saying the same thing? Do they all get together and like have a circle jerk and copy each other's notes? What's good?
Right? This is #1 streamer. No Way Blood, this is #1 streamer. This is who gets #1 on Twitch. It's an evil world we live in. And you'd think, okay, maybe something happened at the time. This happened at the time.
Hold on a second.
This has been...
You deserve streamer of the year. Don't listen to them. Speed. I don't get this one. No way this is streamer of the year. Someone actually named himself Connor and said that. That's crazy.
Pretty much constant until now. Speed and Kai on top. How is the streamer of the year? How is the streamer of the year? This won the award, by the way. Oh, hell nah. This is who won. No cap, who's Ironmouse. Brain rot. This beats Cypher PK. Game awards are wild. Why did you win? No way this won creator of the year. I'm crying. This literally goes on and on. And you'd think, okay, look, it's because Mouse won the streamer of the year. It probably stops after that. Oh no. So many people are like, post this on Instagram Reels. Post this on Reels. Oh yeah, great. Because love that. Love being toxic on Instagram. Bro.
Wait, post this on Reels? Why? I don't understand, Chad. Can someone explain to me what does that mean? Like post on, what does that mean?
Who are you? I'm begging you, please post this on Instagram.
What does that mean? I don't understand. Why do they want her to post it on Instagram so bad? Is that not a good thing? Speed is another content creator? No, I know that. I know. I've heard of... Someone just told me about iShow Speed, as you're talking about, right? Like a few days ago, actually. I've known about him before. But, you know, I never obviously don't watch too many streamers like that, but... at all. But I've heard the names of these people, right? But why are they... I feel like he's asking her to put it on Instagram so he can do something with it. To bully her on Instagram as well? How would you do that? Is this not Instagram? Is it TikTok or something? Oh, this is TikTok, isn't it? So I don't understand. Like, can someone explain this to me? Like, what is? So okay, so let's say she takes this video and posts it on Instagram. Then what happens? Like, what do you do? Like, what's the big deal? You could just like it, post a comment just like this, right? I genuinely want an explanation on like what is the big like. What does that mean? Because obviously you're saying it's a form of bullying to do that. I don't understand it. And I'm still seeing positive comments here, right? So part of me feels like not to diminish what he's saying at all about the vitriol towards Ironmouse, but the bigger you get, obviously this is going to happen to you more consistently. You know what I mean? But I still see a lot of people supporting her. I feel like I just ignore these idiots. I would probably ignore these idiots. But then again, I'm not everybody. You know what I mean? First of all, I only have like 4,000 subs on YouTube. No one gives a fuck who I am. So like I can say that knowing that no one's gonna really be commenting and like throwing shade at me. You know what I mean? So I mean that's also true. But I would imagine like if I get like 1 million subs, like whatever, or if I become super popular, which I doubt I'll ever be like that. But let's just hear me out. If I ever did, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know how I'd react. You know what I mean? It's easy to say it now when no one's really paying attention to you. You know what I mean? And I mean that in a nice way, guys. I know you guys love being here, but you know what I mean.
Why do people just want to be so cruel? What the f? Just chill the f out, man. Who the f is watching this? This thing has the most subs.
This thing, wow. Okay. Who was watching this? You are clearly. You just posted a comment on it. This Overkite has 20 replies. This is #1 on Twitch, 73. Okay. Wow, look at the likes on this. Holy crap. Wow. Yo, how did this best Kai? Yo. They sucking on something and it's not lollipops.
On Twitch. How did you beat Kai? No human being on the planet wearing this. Okay, well.
Now they hating on Connor because he's wearing, what is that, a sweater? Is this like the anime version of like the Christmas sweaters? So nice of Ironmouse introducing new talent to the world. Is he referring to Connor? Oh my. Oh, IG doesn't filter comments? Wait. So you're saying, oh, they say post it on IG so they can say whatever they really want to say to her. Bro, okay. Okay, I get it now. And TikTok is strict at the filter? Okay, I kind of get where this is going now. Does my Ironmouse have huge milkies? Okay, that's inappropriate. It's the Darkwood guy? What does that mean? He doesn't look dark at all. What does that mean, Darkwood guy? Yeah.
Well, I wear it and it's on fire, okay? Jeez. On my life, I've never in
I like the drawing.
my entire life seen a single stream.
Then why are you posting here? Like, some people are so stupid. They call themselves stupid for us.
On my life,
Look at this comment. All my life, I have never in my entire life seen a single stream. Then who cares? Then why do you care? These guys are liars, bro. If you've seen a clip, you've seen an Ironmouse stream. Just a piece of it, first of all. Then why does this comment have 3,000 likes? Bro, who supports morons like this? Straight up. Someone just actually needs to just say it to their face. You're an actual idiot. Bro, you clearly don't have anything better to do. You know what I mean? And this is, I'm sorry to I don't know, man. I am a nice person. I know I'm a nice person, but like I will just call you out on your bullshit. You know what I mean? Like these are bullies. They're cowards. That's what they are.
I've never in my entire life seen a single stream. Why do you care?
Exactly.
Why?
Why
Like if I just haven't seen something, I just don't interact. I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know why it's so hard, bro. You know why people do that, chat? Because they have to get the likes. They have to get the engagement. It gives them an overinflated ego. They have to have that fix. It doesn't matter how they get it. Through negativity or positivity. It just so happens negativity is easier. They have to have it, chat. It's like a drug. It's like me without coffee. You know what I mean? Or if I was or someone who smoked all their life and they can't. No, it calms their nerves. You ever heard that excuse? It's the same thing. And he named his account after Kai. Yeah, he did, didn't he? It's like he made that account specifically to target Ironmouse. What a loser.
Understand
That's so
what
crazy,
has happened,
dude.
where we all feel the need to say our opinion and be like, yeah, guys, we hate this, right? Who cares? You're a loser. This has gone on for months. It's pretty much just led to Mouse just not posting on TikTok, which I feel is really.
That's fucked up. Can you not Is there any way on TikTok you can post stuff but not let people comment at least? I feel like she should post stuff regardless. You know what? I honestly, I don't know if they'll see this, but I feel like in a strange way, it's almost like you're letting them know you're getting to them, that they're getting to you, or that they have this weird sense of that they're winning something by you not posting, bro. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about it. I could be wrong. I probably want to post more. I don't know. Maybe I'm not. Maybe that's not the right way to go about it. I don't know. That sucks to hear. Because that means it almost proves that it's affecting you. Which, if it is, it is. It's totally fine if it is. But these people get off on that nonsense.
Up. You can just successfully bully a massive creator off a platform. The reason why this all happened, by the way, is just...
It's so crazy, too. These are the same people that say these are the same people that will open their mouths and spout everyone should treat everyone the same. No matter where you're from, your religion, your creed, your gender, all this. They say all this nice stuff about who they really believe. And then, you put them behind an anonymous account and you see who they really are. Straight up. These are the same people, some of them. Or they hide behind the people who actually believe that. So they can say this without getting caught.
Just because Mouse won an award. What? And this is just the stuff that Mouse gets on her own socials. This doesn't include the hatred that she receives from just existing in those posts from those low...
From existing? Either charity stream or they gooners. It's not even majority gifted subs. It's all real people subbing. What's wrong with that? We need to talk about the Ironmouse situation. Can someone tell me why 200,000 people are subbing to a fictional character on the screen? It's not a fictional, it's a real person. It's behind an avatar. The avatar is a drawing. It's a real person. Why do people act so dumb? Like, if you go to Disneyland and you see Mickey Mouse and Goofy and Donald Duck walking around, like, that's a person inside the suit. You know that. But you play along for the experience, for the entertainment anyway. Right? It's the same thing. It's the same thing. You know what I mean? If I go to a convention and I see, like, I don't know, my favorite voice actor for this anime. Like, am I going to treat him differently because, like, he's voicing a fictional character? Or I'm going to be like, oh, he's a real person voicing a fictional character for my entertainment. Like, why do people act like they don't understand this when it benefits them? I don't get it.
Low-tier bait Twitter accounts.
Let me enjoy my uwu waifu in peace. Okay, guy.
Those posts from those
Thank you for your
low-tier
opinion.
bait Twitter
I'm trying to read all
accounts
this
that
stuff.
post. Can you believe?
People got to be down bad. That's the only answer. Why? I don't understand. Like, what's down bad about this picture? About this? I know there's streamers that push that, right, as part of their identity. Like they're like how they get people. I know there's people that do stuff like that. Be provocative for the purpose of getting people to, stay for, like, loot-tubers or, be loot on purpose on stream for that reason, to make money. I know people like that exist. The problem is most of them don't even use avatars. Why aren't we talking about them? Oh, I get it. It's different. And I don't even think she does that. I honestly don't think so. I know some people do that. I need to go watch more, but I sincerely doubt that's the case with her, so.
This cartoon is beating Mars streamer guys? And it only escalated once more when Ironmouse got the all-time sub record
She just keeps on going, huh?
on Twitch, which led to a bunch
Oh, wow. Another different outfit. How many of these does she have, my guy? Records are meant to be broken. Ironmouse responded to Kai Cenat wanting to take back the Twitch sub record. Wait, Kai got his record broken by a VTuber? So what? Not meant to be broken by a 40-year-old old man cosplaying as an anime character. Shut the fuck up, bro. Is this a joke? Are you brain dead? These people are stupid. She has a lot? Awesome. That's gotta be a lot of money she spends. I'm assuming these models must cost a lot of money because they look super detailed. This one looks really good. I really like the line work here. I really like the line work on this one. God, that's a lot of effort. That's a lot of effort. I wish I could draw like that.
Of news articles tweeting about it and people talking about it, and unfortunately a lot of people were just being blindly hateful. And of course this level of hate,
It's never gonna, you know, the sad part is, guys, it's never gonna stop. Never gonna stop. So like, what are you supposed to do? Like, I mean, for the most part, being reactive and yelling at them to stop never works. It only makes them do it more, right? So like, what are you supposed to do? Is there an answer to that? I would lean on the side of just ignore them and know that if they're hating on you for doing what you're doing, that means you're probably doing something right. More justification to continue doing what you're doing, maybe even harder than before. I don't know.
hatred doesn't just stay on the platforms you'd expect it to, it's also in Mouse's chat. Here is a 85-page document of just some recent bans of people saying the most heinous shit
85
towards
pages?
Mouse. Now, you're telling me
Nah, you're telling me that this... Nah, you're telling me that this bitch-ass VTuber surpassed Kai Cenat, Kai 50k, Ironmouse 10k, nice. What are donate plasma? Stupid emo girl with only gifted sub? What does that mean? Let me quit this stream, oh my god. Okay, bye, stupid. Dang, it's a lot of... Okay.
this bitch-ass VTuber surpassed Kai Cenat. God, you know these people are so ugly. Just sad how simps donate to this crap. This is the bitch that broke Kai's record. I refuse to believe any of you are real human beings. Unless you have less than 60 IQ, no one in this chat is real. I've been watching this shit for 10 minutes and I want to kill myself. How do people watch this shit, you weirdos? You'll never get on Kai's level. You guys...
Oh my god, this is actually... I almost want to take back some of the stuff I said about ignoring it, because this is a lot. This is a lot. I think even then, it'd be hard to ignore all this. How could you? It's too much.
No, this is a fat guy, right? Amongst obviously all those insults, a lot of people saying that Mouse is lying about her illness, which, I mean, I don't know.
How do they know that? They're just saying stuff to say it.
I have to tell you why that's wrong. Like, look at this. This is psychotic. This is
You can't even show it, bro? Are you serious?
up. How is this okay? And by the way, this is the list, obviously, that doesn't include the N-word bans. Or
Okay, I think I get the picture. Oh my goodness, they took all these notes. I did not know it was this bad.
or that would be another 20 pages. Because of course it would be. Like if this was my chat, I just would not stream. I would just not show up. This is.
I would like to say that I would, but bro, there's no amount of hatred I've seen on my chat like this. So I would be lying if I say I knew exactly what I'd be doing in a situation. I wouldn't know. Like eventually the average person, most 99% of people will tolerate it to a point, and then they would just either break down emotionally or react, maybe accidentally say something they didn't mean to say because they're being pushed, which is unfortunately what a lot of these people are asking for. I don't know how you deal with that. How do you actually deal with that? How?
100%. I want to make this clear. I'm not blaming any creator. Obviously, we saw a lot of people name dropping Kai, saying how could this lose to Kai and all that stuff. This is not me blaming Kai in any capacity. I think
I literally didn't even think that one time this whole video. You're good.
At the size that is absolutely absurd, and at that level, you can try and tell your viewers, hey man, look, be respectful, which Kai has on numerous times. He's openly praised Ironmouse,
and they still do
it,
right?
Very supportive
Obviously,
towards small creators.
Ironmouse has always been top 5 all time. She's somebody I had to pass during my first subathon. Now I know people are defensive. I know a lot of people defend me and shit like that. But Chad, if you actually, that's not really defending. It's a parasocial thing. They take Ironmouse passing you as an affront to them somehow, which is really, really weird. you looked at her stream and actually kept up with what she's doing. You feel what I'm saying? Not only was it for a good cause, but it was pretty well put together.
But obviously, as a creator, you do.
Oh my god! Like I almost feel like if they just heard her sing, Like the 5 seconds I heard was just godlike. Disney princess material, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I could see that in a Disney animated film, like as being one of the songs. You know what I mean? The way she, like, I don't even know what that song was. It just sounded great. I didn't know she was classically trained. I thought she was just good like that, like she's self-taught or something. How does she have the lung capacity for that? Oh my God, amazing. But no, I don't know, man. Yeah, I always feel weird about people saying you should police your chat. You should, like, for some of the big streamers, like, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, like, if we ever get to a point where we get really big and people start saying weird stuff online, claiming to be like fans of mine or whatever, just know, like, I don't condone any of that. But at the same time, I'm not going to spend every waking moment babysitting adults. You know what I mean? That's on them. That's their decision to act like that. Not me condoning anything. I ain't got time for that, and you shouldn't either.
Do still have some influence over your viewers. And I think it's important to make sure that when you see this behavior in the community that you call it out. And I'm not entirely sure when this happened online, but it feels like it's okay to just blindly make fun or hate something you don't understand or have not learned anything about. But I guess that is more of a reflection of the current times we live in.
Yeah.
Because everyone seems to do that all the time. As a creator, I would be embarrassed if I saw my viewers blindly hating on someone else using my name. I would be mortified if I saw that.
I'd be pissed off. I'd be pissed off. Bro, I'd be pissed off. I would try to find them and ban them.
And the one good thing about all you guys is that I know that you don't do that. And I appreciate that because you're all cool and you're all normally well-adjusted people.
Most of us.
Hope. And look, I'll admit, I don't have a point of this video. I don't have a plan. I was just going crazy looking at all of this open hatred and losing my mind, wondering why this is normal. That was literally it. And that's the reason why I'm making this video. And I kind of wanted to ask if anyone else or any other VTubers or any other even YouTubers, if you've experienced this same kind of level of blind hatred yourself.
No, not the same. Not even close, bro. Not even a scintilla. Not even a smidgen, bro. I didn't even know it was that bad. I thought it was at the level where I thought I could probably not be okay with it, but I could probably ignore it, you know? Like, is an expected amount of hate when you become a certain level of success in anything you do. It just seems to be part of human nature to, you know, to look at someone doing something better at what you're doing in any aspect and envy them, and then envy leads to hate, and hate leads to the dark side and all that shit. You know what I mean? But that was too much. That was too much. And, like, I want to say these are all children. Well, bro, these are adults. Some of these are just grown-ass adults, quote unquote, acting like children. And I feel like part of me feels like they all need to be called out as such. You're just kids with a driver's license and a bigger vocabulary. That's all.
I would love to hear about it, just so that I know that I'm not going crazy. I hope we can have a civilized and good discussion in the comments. And so with that, I wish you all the best of luck. Don't let these urinal cake eating children distract you from what you want to do in life. Now I'm going to go drink a beer. Bye.
That was a lot. Relatively, and I'm sure there's a lot more to it too. That's a lot of stuff, man. I did not know it was that serious. I mean, I knew it was serious. I know it was like that. Bro. I will ban them from chat. Yeah, but they will just make a new account. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? If they really want to get under your skin, some of these people feel like it's a dub for them when you ban them, because that means you got under their skin. They got under your skin somehow. It's so weird. These people are so weird, bro. Thankfully, chat isn't like this. You guys aren't like this. Like, you guys aren't like this, bro. But I still wanted to react to this because, like I said before, I've been jumping into the rabbit hole of VTubing for a little while now, and this is just, you know, good to hear some of the good and the bad, right? So yeah, that really sucks. It really does suck. I hope. I was gonna say I hope it gets resolved and people leave her alone. I know it's not gonna freaking happen. So I just hope that, and it sounds like she has the people around her to help her navigate this, and navigate through this, and still continue doing what she's doing, right? Because that's really what you hope for, to have the right people around you that care about you, and you know, when things go awry, when you start feeling down, because that's part of the human experience. It's never gonna go away, I don't think. I mean, maybe I'm being pessimistic here, you know. Yeah, I just feel like, I don't know, man. I just feel like if these people heard her sing, they might change their mind. I really do. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's definitely something that does not have an immediate answer in my head. Like, no one has the real answer to solve this. You know what I mean? Because curtailing freedom of speech isn't the answer, right? It's just a part of the good and the bad, right? Wow. Well, probably not gonna get seen by anybody, by Connor Ironmouse, but you know what? I don't give a damn. This was very informative. I hope you continue doing what you're doing, man. Really, both of you guys, you know, inspiring. Seriously, baby streamer over here. You know, keep doing what you're doing, man. I'm watching you guys.